Welcome to Zelda Speed Runs. We have for you from the Zelda 2 Randomizer Max Rando Tournament 2026. It is game 4 of the finals between Top Life and Oboe. Will be your tracker today, VT Slacker, and I'll pass it over to our commentary team of Elendar and the Goblin. Take it away, you two.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, welcome to the finale of the 2026 Max Rando Tournament. We will have a winner today. Elendar, what do you have to say about these two runners?
Oh, I mean, if the first race is any indication, these are two very closely matched runners that really anything can happen. Our first race, something like 15 seconds apart, both runners on Dark Link at the same time. Unfortunately, after Oboe took that first one down, had some troubles yesterday, dropped 2 to Top Life, so I gotta think, given how roughly unstoppable Oboe was during the Swiss, we really still could see anyone take this down.
Yep. Well, go ahead and fill up your drinks, kids, if you haven't already. We've got a 6-gemmer on our hands to start things off.
Yeah, race 3 yesterday was a 5-gemmer that I think Top Life finished in like 30-something, like 34 minutes or something for a 5-gemmer.
Yeah, it was probably the fastest 5-gem finish I've seen in a long time. Probably all tournament, actually.
Yeah. That being said, this is Max Rando, right? And any number of gems, we've had 2-hour-long 0-gemmers and 35-minute 5-gemmers. Anything can happen.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen a lot of 1-gemmers that take an hour and 10 minutes just because there's one, you think you can get one done, and then there's some huge chain that requires the glove or thunder that's required that you don't know until you get in there. It's pretty crazy, so.
Yeah, the biggest, most likely cause of super long seeds isn't here, though. We're starting with all 8 life containers, 6 magic containers.
Yeah.
Be very healthy, although not a lot of, super useful overworld progression items.
Yeah, baby seed. Who rolled this? This is not a slacker seed that I know. 8, 6, 4 lives. At least we didn't start with any stabs though, so.
Yeah. We've got boots,
we do have...
so that could be helpful. It looks like we're on Mountainous though to start in the west.
Yeah. Mountainous West. We do have the candle, the boots, and the thunder spell to our name so far. No stabs. Both runners taking the same pass, looking like P3 was the first pass, or 6 we saw on the west here.
I was going to say, let's see how much those red diaries are, but Top Life got kind of trolled by a 1-up there.
Well, speaking of 1-ups.
Same thing as yesterday, yeah!
Oh, synchronized dips!
This was a thing yesterday, right? Top Life spent the extra second or two to grab the 1-up before jumping in the lava, whereas Oboe just jumped directly into the lava. This is the Oboe is just trying to shave off every second or two he can. We've seen burned gems, we've seen, skipping a 1-up over 2 seconds of time save. And I mean, it can come back to bite you, but both these runners want to just go as fast as possible because there's really no, we've seen it. Like you said, 15 seconds can be the difference. Those tiny little things add up.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm a little too loud, Mr. Slacker. If you could turn me down, as per requests from the fans.
We got a vanilla jump spell.
Yeah. You know what that means, kids.
Yep.
Elendar! Vanilla jump. Is this even randomized?
Yep, yeah, no, this is the vanilla overworld. This is what it's supposed to look like. A 0-item 1.
I think it was it 1 item in P3, I believe?
I think so. Yeah, no items in 1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, back to your point, when you lose a race by 15 seconds or something, that sticks with both runners. You're like, oh man, there's about 17 different things I could have done that would have cost me 15 seconds, and that stays with you. You're like, okay, we need to be highly optimized. It is the finals after all, and I want to say yesterday was the first time Oboe actually lost at all. I think he was completely undefeated, wasn't he?
I think so. He was definitely undefeated in the Swiss. I don't think he dropped a game in any of the bracket matches, but
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, just missed something in game 2 and in game 3. I don't even think Oboe played badly, but he did really aggressive early palace exploration and got punished for it with multiple glove blocks.
Yeah, Oboe is probably the most aggressive player I know in this game. He will skip everything. He will just assume he can get into GP, nothing's going to be in his way, and you know what? It works more times than you think it should. You know, I'm not want to take anything away from his abilities because he's an amazing runner, but you can see by his record that his aggressive playstyle worked a lot in this tournament. But there is the odd time where that comes back to royally bite, right? So seems like yesterday was one of those days.
Yeah. Magic container on the table. I think it said that our mirror is in Mito, if I caught that correctly.
Okay, so maybe at the down stab man? Wow, we are absolutely jacked here on containers. We're gonna find a lot of junk in this seed. So when you get the hearts freely, the seed is gonna replace any potential ones with junk checks. So be prepared for a lot of red jars, pea bags, blue jars, maybe some keys.
Yep, and we've got Bagu's Woods. It's a real Bagu's Woods here, so
yeah, he's not in his own little forest.
Both runners gonna dig this for sure.
Yep, brought his friends with him today. Patrick saying downstab man because Mito was Peabag Town. Oh, look at that!
Quick find for Oboe, not too bad. It's junk.
What? I mean, it's not. It's okay. It's junk. I'm out here trying to defend Brogu, but yeah, that's junk.
You get enough small keys and you can maybe try to do a palace or two out of logic, but no.
Yeah. I mean, there's a 0-item P1 hanging out there, maybe, but yeah, probably not, honestly. With a 6-gemmer, you're looking for the hard palace access, because you got to do them all anyway.
Raft is what you want. Still haven't found a way off the continent, and that could very easily be it.
Raft is what we want, but is Raft what we need?
Hard to say. It came up yesterday, so I used the last palace here and a no item 3 or 6. So not a lot of palace items. Yeah, not a lot of palace items hanging out in the west.
So that actually bodes a little well for the junk checks I talked about, right? So that makes it a little less likely to find a junk check because that means more stuff in the overworld, but still going to be probably showered with red jars, etc.
Yeah. I think this is our last town as well here for Oboe. And he's
Fortunately, topplife did not RSVP to Bagu's dinner invite, so he's having a hard time finding his way. This is a burning, unfortunate time that he may not have in the future. There we go.
Here's our grass tile. That's a stab.
Yeah. That is certainly a stab. Some call it best stab. Those people need to go see a doctor, in my opinion. Yeah. those people need to go see somebody because that's not right.
I don't hate upstab, but downstab is a borderline busted.
It is, yeah. Yeah. It is absolutely OP. Yeah, there's the cave to DM that is boots required.
Topplife gonna make
that is pretty grim, Patrick. Now that you type it out, it is pretty grim. What can I say? It's early in the morning. My C hasn't kicked in yet, man.
Still a couple more caves to find. I think we haven't seen Heart Container Cave. I think
so. Yeah.
All right,
that will get us the vanilla jump spell.
Was that a vanilla trophy for vanilla? Okay, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, please, with me, everybody yell at Elendar because that is double vanilla trophy to vanilla jump. What is happening here?
The funny thing is, the more items that are vanilla, the more likelihood that more items are vanilla.
What?
How
does that work?
Well, it's just that you start having, there are fewer spots remaining for things to be.
I guess, yeah.
Right, so if
the math checks out.
Yeah, it's like if you've ever played on not mixed overworld and palace items, you can start to see that, where you start to see, you know, if the palace items are not mixed in with the overworld items, but they're still shuffled, then there's still a pretty high chance they're the vanilla locations anyway. There's just not
Okay,
that
so
many
what I'm
spots.
hearing is you need to invest in a pair of earmuffs because we're going to be yelling at you quite a bit. Is what I'm hearing here.
Yeah, we'll see. The hard containers being gone helps the situation. No
That's
more
true,
no
that's
more
true. Yep.
miscellaneous hard containers I'm getting blamed for.
Alright, so looks like DM might be our only way off this west. We do have the boots now.
Yeah, it does not seem to be an option.
I will say this is kind of a nice little mountainous. It was open and spread out and everything wasn't too difficult to get to, where sometimes you get those narrow paths that wind around dead ends and stuff. This was one of the nicest mountainous I think I've ever seen, actually.
Yeah, not too bad. Pretty open. It looks like
There's this rock block cave. that
yeah, the
I
rock
think
block
might
cave is
be our
just the
last.
other end. It's the other end of Parappa, though. I think,
Is it though?
unless I'm wrong. It looks.
No, I think it's an up-facing cave, so I think it's our heart container cave. That rock block cave there is.
You know, maybe the rock block cave is, huh? I don't know. I don't know why either runners just go to DM, right? Like,
Yeah,
no
Bryce
reason-
getting it. Yeah, the Scrubland mount. We should pair mountainous with Scrubland. Make it happen, sir.
you can do it. It's an option.
Should not be able to roll swamp in the mountainous. Unless you want to see pain, and everybody in chat goes, yeah, we like that.
All right, both runners taking a detour to get jump here, and they could check downstab guy, but if they were paying attention, they'll know he doesn't have anything important.
Yeah, what was it again? I can't remember the hint that we got.
Is the mirror.
Mirror, right? Mirror for nothing. Okay, so yeah, the west, except for that one cave, is essentially done here.
Yeah, and it might be accessible somewhere without a hammer, but I think both runners at this point are just going to go straight to DM. Oboe absolutely is. That's what that update means.
Yeah, I don't think, I don't expect either runner to take a dip into palaces with this single key for essentially no items.
Yeah, if it was like a two, like if that one was like a 2-item one, I'd be going.
Oh yeah,
one key just to stick my head in and see what I can find.
Yep, yeah, I would go in even with one item just because, I don't know, I like to do that. You just like to take a peek. You'd be surprised at how many keys you can find on the floor sometimes, so.
Alright, well, Toplife's walkout strategy seems to have been a slightly faster trip to DM than Oboe.
Yeah, I think he wanted to save the XP that he had here. He's about 100 away from a level, so. Oh, and it's a horizontal canyon DM.
And Oboe's not going to DM. He's crawling around. He's looking for this heart cave.
Oh, is he convinced that he... Oh, wow, look at this! Immediate hammer cave! I love it!
Yeah, Toplife.
See hammer cave, do hammer cave.
Yeah, Toplife seems to be a big fan of, like, aggressively doing hammer cave, even when there are pretty good checks. Although there aren't actually great checks here. This is pretty reasonable just because they're kind of. I mean,
it's a long way, right?
There's got to be a way off of. There's gonna be a way off of this DM somewhere, but.
Yeah, I'm predicting a raft tile on the other end of where we entered.
Let's see vanilla hammer.
There's no way this is an item with all the heart containers we got. This is absolutely gonna be a red jar.
Yeah, I should say the picking like pea bag is probably the wise choice.
Wouldn't even be that mad if it's a small key. Are you serious? What is happening right now?
Everything's vanilla.
Yeah, somebody said it earlier. 2026 Min Rando finale. Patrick said it. What is this? Guitar! That's 3 vanilla items.
The good news is that Spec Rock is no, well, I guess it's possible to have its vanilla item. It's not very likely at this point.
I mean, if that's the 8th magic container, man, I will absolutely. There's so way.
I'm shocked, Oboe. I mean, if you got 2 visible, rock block caves, and you've only got 1 cave left,
Is that one? I think that 1 rock block cave is potentially the other end of a connector.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Throw that.
That is permission to complete the seed, though. Bagu's letter. There's the RSVP that Top Life was looking for earlier. Alright, yeah, go straight to the other end. It could be a cave off, though, so that could be a little tricky. Yep, oh, yep, hey, hello. Yeah.
Definitely in a canyon, because the bridges and rafts can only be at either end.
Right, yep.
Definitely check the ends of your river first if you're looking for a way off. Could have been potentially a cave off, though. That seems
that sounds like something my doctor would tell me.
Well, just because we're
check the ends of your river first.
Yeah, just because we're pretty sure that cave that's rock blocked in the west is going to be our way off. All right.
Okay.
There's palaces.
Yep, there it is. And obviously, with all these magic containers, very good chance we're able to cast that bad boy. This looks like a vanilla-like question mark.
This looks, I'm gonna call Great Lakes mountainous.
Ooh, okay.
Might be wrong. What's my vibe so far. All right, Oboe has given up on the west and is also into DM.
Yeah, I wonder if yesterday might be playing into it a little bit, right? Yesterday he forgot or missed something, so sometimes that can also carry over with you into another sea where you're like, okay, I need to be thorough. I can't leave like the glove out here or anything like that. So.
Oh baby,
He finds Hammer Cave immediately.
Top Life has learned to press the button to go fast.
Oh, love it! I absolutely love it. I do miss Dash from Max Rando. It is a fun spell.
Top Life was using that magic refill from the lady to cast some life spell, but denied 1 bar.
Oh, man. Oh, look at that beautiful color GP, though. The runners are absolutely screwed later on. I have a theory that the nicer the color of GP, the more crazy it's going to be, so...
That seems sensible. All the, dark red, evil-looking GPs I've seen have all been baby seeds.
So, Oboe skipped Hammer Cave, which has the hammer. If the hammer isn't required in this seed, Oboe potentially saved quite a bit of time there.
Yeah, and this is both sides of the same coin, right?
Yep.
You want to be thorough to make sure you don't miss something, but at the same time, skipping stuff saves time. And it works great until it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, and it might be, too, that what happened in the West, right? He's like, oh, man. Like, I obviously messed up here, and I'm probably a few minutes behind. Time to go skipping.
Yeah, and with this dash, it's a good thing Top Life has been... This has been their leveling strategies. Pretty similar for all of these matches. Oboe on the don't ever take magic strat. Top Life taking pretty balanced levels. But will Oboe change his mind now here with a dash spell?
It looks like Life Spell was in the fountain in the brew. I missed what was actually in the town itself, though. They're empty. Oh, no. Never mind. I see the one cloud there. This is P5. Oh, Dash is in the fountain? I thought... Where did we get the life spell from?
I think we started with the life spell.
Oh, okay.
Just nobody had a chance to use it until now because it was expensive.
Oh, okay. My bad.
All right.
Oh, well, there we go.
So yeah, Top Life finds access to the maze, but is just some junk so far, and I'm gonna call it right now, some more junk. This is my wizard predictions on things. No items again in that 4, and this is also a thing, right? Like when you don't start with very much, the palaces are sort of forced to have some number of items because there has to be the items have to be somewhere.
Well, I think, and isn't it a minimum of 3 items total in the palace? Right? Doesn't like overall there has to be at least 3 items in all the palaces, I think.
That's
if I recall.
that's only true in like standardish flags. Just because again,
Oh, okay.
yeah, no,
Oh, there's Larold.
there can be no items in any palaces, but only if you start with enough items to have room to place everything. If you
Look at that sneaky little bridge.
yeah, if you try to manually roll a seed with no items in palaces and not starting with anything, it'll tell you no. And if it
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, if it randomly generates a configuration where there isn't enough space to put everything, it just re-rolls.
Tin Ram has a great question in the chat, actually. Does the lack of items affect the palace size?
No. So some things are computed independently of each other, and palace size is one of those. Palace sizes are determined upfront before anything else is considered, and it's just locked in. Interesting. The Top Life went in. He checked the sign. He knew this was P-Bag Town, and he wanted the bag anyway.
I mean, he's a man who likes his experience, and is like you call about his leveling strat there. It's definitely completely different than another. Is there anything in these towns?
I mean, we had to put a bunch of junk items somewhere. And Oboe also, staying true to form, he got Fairy Spell and immediately entered the first palace he found. He's like, oh, we're just going.
Yep, see palace, do palace. Yeah, Larry was trolling us a bit today. He's clocked in, as our good friend PDX Rex would say. He's on the clock there, blocking the cave that you can just walk around later on, but... useless medicine.
Yeah, junk medicine.
Yep.
Oboe forgetting he had a key and casting Fairy to get through that door. And
that is the worst feeling, man.
He can backtrack and get this key, and I have to imagine he will.
Yeah.
Oh, he accidentally cast jump before screen transition and he used his magic, and now. Alright, well, he can go back and get it later.
Brain a little bit ahead of the fingers. That happens a lot.
Yeah, this is Oboe paying a cost here, though. Like, he wants to do these palace early, but he still doesn't have any magic levels.
Yep. Well, yeah, especially when you find Fairy as your key. Well, there's the flute. That's going to allow us to free Larry.
Here come the magic levels for Oboe.
I would think so, yeah. Once you realize that Fairy is your key, you just start pounding the magic levels.
Yeah. I suspect we're going to see at least one, if not two more on the next couple levels. Especially when you have dash, you need Fairy. Magic is just so useful.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Look at this encounter. Goodbye, HUD. Nice knowing you.
Can we cast Thunder here? Is that a thing we can afford? Nope, he's out of magic.
Yeah. Boy, you sure want to cast Thunder in that screen, though. That is a potentially like 2,000 point screen right there, depending on how high those guys roll up. But
yeah, it's not guaranteed to kill everyone, but at least it'll cut down the lag so you can fight.
I did want to say, oh, okay. Free glove, hello, goodbye, and that is go mode.
Yeah, it's we're on a kind of a repeat of where a lot of this series has been going. And Town's down! Wow, what a town!
Dude, I always say this. I said this the whole tournament of Max Rando. New Kasuto always had the goods. Every time something good is in New Kasuto.
I mean, it's slightly cheating because there's 3 items in New Kasuto, but...
I mean, but it always seems to have something good. Yeah, this is like load us up here. We're good to go. It's time to place the palace gems and get into GP.
Yeah, and Oboe, unfortunately, getting kicked out of that palace, not able to clear 5.
Oh. Yeah, Patrick with a good point that I totally forgot about. Something you don't normally have to think about in Max Rando. We still need Reflect. We have to do all 6 palaces, meaning Reflect required.
Yeah.
Good call.
It's gonna be somewhere. Still haven't seen any sign of it. No hints. Alright, we get a blue as Alpha's check here. Is it more or less than this P-Bag?
Less?
Well, I would not have taken the under.
Did we see the second maze item yet? Oboe's on the maze, and I don't know if we saw both.
We did. It was more junk.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was double junk.
Yep. So yeah, as expected, Top Life upending out of that cave. This is Hammer Cave, so we're gonna get a quick check on it, looking for Reflect, and I suspect we're gonna see a clear of the Western Palaces while Top Life's back here.
Yeah, might as well do this final overworld check, right? The only other one we haven't done is the Spell Tower in Yukasudo. Okay, the final magic container. All right.
Easy.
Alrighty. So
It's
every
gonna-
minute that Oboe's not dashing around here, it's gonna hurt him a little bit. He's up to Magic 3 now.
Yeah, I mean he is taken the magic levels, correctly realizes how important it has become, and adjusting his strategy on the fly.
Yep, very good. Yeah, it doesn't feel great when you go into power leveling mode and then you get fairy and dash in the scene. And you're like, well, okay. Guess it's time to pump up these levels. Surprised he's not even gonna go get that P bag for more XP. Ooh, we've got a 2-item palace, Alendar. Hello.
Oh hey,
What have we got over here?
maybe 3 or 6, unknown. Cool color though.
Yeah, this is a very cool color. Until this color shows up in GP and you try to fight T-Bird and you're like, what? What's happening? Can't see the fireballs at all.
This attack 3 is kind of stinky though.
Yeah. Not great. Not the best at attack 3, but equipped with all the stabs. I think we have shield, we have life, we have all the containers.
We sort of have life.
Well, yeah. The thing is, we're not going to be casting it, right? You're going to want to save all your magic for getting through the doors.
Yeah, it's also 1 bar life spell, so.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, yeah, never mind.
It's not the best. Tell you what is the best. Dash spell. Also shield.
Yeah, shield, very
both of
handy.
These runners, and again, a theme this whole series, both these runners allergic to casting the shield spell.
Yeah, it's like a cardinal sin in this game to die with magic when you could have cast shield or life. I've personally never, ever done that in my entire Rando career, so I'm not sure what these guys are thinking.
Top Life showing off the very rarely seen 50-50 in that room.
Yeah, this 50-50 is kind of nice, actually. It's saved the bacon quite a few times. Oh, there could be a lady to the right there.
That was one of my rooms. I put it in. That red iron knuckle was the vanilla enemy there. I put it in because we needed more elevator rooms in this group, and kind of bummed that no one ever ends up going into it.
So you put an iron knuckle in the iron knuckle hallway. Uh-oh, we released the Kraken.
He's free.
Yeah, he's not done with you yet there.
All right, everything's
Look, he paid for his timeshare and he's gonna get his value, okay? He's coming with you.
Oboe finds his second junk item.
So I think we can rule out the fact that the hammer was acquired, right? It essentially got us Bagu's letter and a magic container.
There was still that hammer block path on the east, but I don't think it's needed to get anywhere.
Yeah, I think we can get around it.
We've seen all the palaces. All right, Oboe back into P5. This is going to be his route. He didn't get that glove though. Hasn't found New Kasudo. We obviously Oboe doesn't think it's required because he's back in here, but.
Yep, missing also downstab too, crucially. Although the level these runners are at, downstab is not hard required. It's just going to slow you down a little bit. Yeah, good question, Cooper. I mean, I do want to. I always try to point this out. Is that 500? 500. Okay, hello. Tournament brain is a thing, man. Especially like it's the finale, right? Like the nerves just have to go faster than the other guy. And when you have access to the dash spell, that makes it kind of easy to just, press the button and go zoom. So.
Yeah, we'll see how much cheaper it gets at Magic 5. Magic 5 is so many red jars hanging around. So little life.
Oh, this is a rude enemy to put here. Yeah, Magic 5 sometimes can even make dash down to 8, I think is the minimum. It can really lower it. And then you can get into a position where you can just spam it. Here we go. It's P6 with these 2 items.
Yeah, slightly when you see higher item counts, slightly more likely to be P6, just because P6 is rolling between 0 and 3 instead of 0 and 2.
And I think we still, the palaces are, oh, hello, I was about to say Ue La Barba, but there she is.
It could be a double level here. We still haven't seen what our boss reward is, so...
That's true, yeah, it could be a P-bag from the boss if Barba gives us $1,000 dues. Beautiful jackhammer strats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a 3-cycle, probably. No, he's gonna play it safe near the end. Doesn't want to fall in the lava.
Yeah, he's looking to get this XP.
Yeah.
Nice.
Say if this is 1,000. Okay, well, 250.
The idea was there. The execution. Game said, "No, you've gotten enough now."
Oh,
can you dash jump this?
Yep, you
Wow.
can dash jump that.
I did not know that. Today I learned you can dash jump that. Holy. That is great game knowledge. Holy moly.
It's tricky. It's easy to do if you dash jump from the boss platform. It's much harder to do if you do it the way Topplife did and try to do it from that little spot. I don't know if you can get back though.
Yeah, that seems like it's one tile too far, right? Yeah. That's amazing. I had no idea you could do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've done that one before.
Oh wow, you would keep your secrets.
It's most common if you've ever done any of the occasional dash always on seeds that you see posted.
Oh yeah, the zoomies. Yeah.
Yeah, you get to do it a lot more in those kind of seeds. Oboe finding, Oboe just not finding this new Kasudo.
All right, so Topplife deciding this 2-item P6 is probably the best place to look for Reflect. I like it. I mean, this is the only place in the game other than New Kasudo that's going to give you 2-item checks at this point.
I just thought
I've
of
already
something.
been to New Kasudo.
I just thought of something we might have missed. Was New Kasudo in the New Kasudo tile?
Oh, you mean was it forest blocked?
I don't actually remember where New Kasudo was. If New Kasudo was forest blocked, Oboe is in trouble.
That would explain why Oboe hasn't found it yet. I don't think it was, but I didn't.
No, it's right here. It was just
okay.
But okay, Oboe just Oboe just missed it the traditional way, and Toplife's out of magic.
Oh yeah, this is actually starting to hurt, especially with all this life. And life 6 looks really good actually. Yeah, we need to probably save for Fairy here.
Yeah, I mean, Oboe has gotten himself behind in this overworld exploration, but he's only really about 1 palace behind here.
Yeah.
And he's going to get some value out of having seen most of P5. Presumably, he's going to come back with a glove and downstab. Yeah.
This is a check that we didn't see Topplife make, so if this is Reflect, it could be very good for
lineup. Look at that.
Oh, 10 out of 10. 9.9 out of 10. Oh my god!
All right,
Topplife with the Giga Brain play. Wow, yeah, Oboe is in a world of trouble. Topplife in the driver's seat to take this Max Rando tourney. It's essentially his to lose. However, there is still this thing called the Great Palace, which can absolutely eat your lunch.
I mean, we've seen it. The first race that Oboe took down. I think.
Yeah, he stole that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there were. I can't remember. I think like 5 or 6 minutes apart coming in a GP and 15 seconds apart at the end. Like you could absolutely get equalized, but this P1 not going to equalize anyone. There's a horse. Goodbye, horse.
Yep. Hi, Billy Nays. Bye, Billy Nays. That's what I love about this game, man. No matter what, no matter how free the seed was, or even, I mean, the thing is with Max Rando, it could literally be anything. It could be 4 rooms. It could be 44 rooms. T-Bird could be required. It may not be required. You have no idea. for the reflect spell, right? It's
Yeah, he doesn't have hammer cave for hammer. He doesn't have the heart container cave that's hammer blocked. But he doesn't have spec
That
rock.
might be
None
in
of
his
those
mind, though.
matter. Palace is where it's at.
Yeah, if I know Oboe, he is essentially forgotten that hammer cave exists. He's like, if the hammer is in there, which we hilariously know it is, and it's hammer required, in his mind he's already lost. So he's gonna play to win. He's just gonna skip it. If it is what it is, he loses, right? Which is the correct mindset in this instance. So
Yeah. And wow, these palaces have nothing.
okay. Yeah, and again, that leads to more credence to digging this P6, which was also the right play. So obviously Oboe going to need to dig this as well, which I have to suspect that he will, knowing he needs the reflect spell. Well, I don't know, man. Like, he's so aggressive. If he finds Barba, he might just leave. I think it's P2 and VOD he feels, right?
Yeah.
I would
we'll
say, yeah,
see.
I would say most runners would, yeah, it's an obvious he stay, but Oboe, he does crazy stuff, man. Like I said, he's the most aggressive player of this game I've ever seen.
Well, top life.
Yeah, especially
has
with
finished
both
Western
items still
palaces.
available to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, top life finished with the Western palaces. We're gonna see now a sweep of the Eastern palaces. Also, at some point, a trip into the maze. I don't know how close that is to the rest of the route, but
And GP is, where's GP again? Is it on the? I forget where it is. Is it on the west?
yeah, I think it's
No, it's not on the
Eastern
west.
palace.
Yeah, it's on the east, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of the open Eastern palaces.
Yeah, it's the first palace on the east. That's right after the raft there.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what Oboe does here. If he doesn't dig, I imagine on his pass through DM again, he'll probably do hammer kick. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you crazy bugger. Oh, he makes the jump.
This is impressive. This is not an easy jump to make.
No, especially not with that guy just hanging off the edge, waiting to knock you off.
Here's no item 4.
Yeah, okay, so I love Oboe is, you can see him kind of thinking, okay, do I go back to the top to look for the item? So the item's obviously on his mind, so that's a good sign.
The good news is Oboe's level requirement is so low that he will be able to get a double off of this even with the down roll.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what a beautiful MOA in this room, baby. I love it.
And they're all different.
I was gonna say, I have done exactly what Top Life has done many times. Dash. Yeah, and I don't think there's anything of value left, right? I think we saw, well, the key, I guess, could be the second item, but once we get this reflect spell, we are definitely not sticking around for that.
The second item was the
Oh, never
cross.
mind.
Yeah, it was just past
Right,
here,
the vanilla cross in P6. I forgot about that. Elendar! Wait, the cross is in P6, right?
That's only... Yeah, what? Yeah.
No. Don't try to get out of
Who
it.
plays vanilla?
I played vanilla a little bit, but I can't remember half the stuff, but...
I haven't. I'm trying to think if there's some like obscure overworld check or something, but I think we have seen everything else. None of the other palaces have items, so I think it's got to be P2.
Yeah, the only other palace with an item in it, I think, was 3, right? So far, anyway. Alright, 4th gem for Top Life in 40 minutes.
Yeah, good news for Oboe. He'll be able to catch up quickly because
Yep.
3 and I think it was 3 and 1 both are pretty fast.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I don't think we saw the item in 3, did we?
Did
May actually
3,
be in there, too.
I don't know if 3 had an item, did it?
Wait.
Oh, we haven't seen this item in 5 either.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ignore me.
Oh.
I mean, I don't forget what items are in palaces and to track things. That never happens. Never happens.
When
Hello, Yasmin.
I'm playing, I'll track it on my tracker, but it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah, I always open the tracker, attempt to track what's happening in the seed, but when the runners immediately diverge, you're like, well, that's out the window.
All right. Oboe placing a second gem and should have his third placed pretty shortly.
So essentially, skipping Hammer Cave has probably saved Oboe. I want to say maybe the amount of time that he kind of got lost in the east a little bit. Probably not quite. But Toplife, it is notable that Toplife did have to die like many times to recast Fairy because he was just so heavily using the dash spell. So I don't know if we could like cancel those out, but I would say he's probably like 4 minutes ahead, maybe.
It's definitely hard to quantify sometimes how much time dash saves in going fast versus how much time it costs in terms of either having to die to refill magic or just dying.
Yep. Well, there's also, there's also the not quite great equalizer P5. This palace can be pretty large and can absolutely turn you around, so
yeah,
this could play a pretty decent role.
Oboe has explored a lot of this P5.
Yeah,
The bad news is he explored a lot of this P5 only to find out that it was glove blocked in that room Toplife just went through, so Toplife is almost certainly going to skip all that extra stuff.
Yep. Yeah, this is a dead end, unfortunately.
Die here, right?
Yep. Yeah, you might as well death warp out of the room. Yep.
Yeah, so low on life and magic, might as well.
All right, so we're going dropping.
Well, can't go right there. Oh, never mind. This is the room where you can't go left. I also
I do that all the time.
You've got jump spell, go over the wall. You can with dash you can get over that wall.
Oh yeah, you can jump over the wall there. Well, I mean, he wanted the key, right?
Yep. There's a couple of those. Yeah, there's a couple of those like spots that intentionally or unintentionally you can jump over a wall to exit a little bit faster.
Yeah, you love jump cheating over to the next room, don't you? That's,
I absolutely love it. It's such a minor thing. It doesn't matter most of the time, but
there's another key. Key is definitely still a high priority because that means one less fairy cast. Also, you typically would like to carry at least one key into GP, if not two, because there is a room in GP that specifically is a key block.
Yeah, unfortunately, these
palaces are block not, and a key block together.
These palaces are not cooperating if preserving keys was a thing on your mind.
Also, I think Oboe is missing jump still. I don't. According to his tracker, he didn't turn in.
He's got jump. He's got a full spell list.
Okay. He just didn't update his tracker. Okay, good. Because there is also a jump block in GP as well. They're very rare, but that's when you think they're not around. Ooh, there's a fourth key now.
It definitely depends on the style more than anything. All right, Oboe.
Yeah, exactly.
Here in P3, high P3, bad P3. The longest part of this
Oboe
fight,
gonna catch up on the levels
waiting
here.
for him to spawn. Oh, sorry, the actual longest part of the fight, Oboe needs to take a death here. He's out of keys.
Yeah. Yeah, life 8 bars, life 6 is looking pretty good.
Yeah, Rebo not dealing any damage, just having to take quite a few stabs. This is smart, though. He sticks close to the edge of the screen. He's basically doing the opposite of the manipulation you do to set him up in the corner to make sure that he stays on screen as much as he can. I do not know the timing for getting through that screen with dash. Toplife with some good stalls. And here's Guma.
Alrighty. Guma time, no magic. I imagine we can take one hit.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm doing good, and Guma rolling low.
Holy. Yeah, this attack 5 is... Oh, never mind. I thought he was taking off 1 bar per hit there for a second.
I would have taken the death here. I don't think he has a key. There's a lava pit in the previous room, so it's not going to cost him that much time to die, but it's faster to die first.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has many lives.
I don't think he has another key in reserve because he's hit a couple of key rooms in the way here that burned his keys away.
He might have one. I don't know. We'll find out right away here. He has one. Okay.
All right, Oboe. 4 gems now on the board.
Yeah, Oboe just behind this P5 essentially, which was about 5-ish minutes, I will say. Well, he's got to walk to it though, so that's going to take a little while.
Yeah. Okay, that rock block path confirmed hot garbage.
Beautiful. What a lovely... That rock block path, just as useful as Larry today. Blocking nothing in our way.
Yeah, I thought Oboe did P4 already. He has P4 marked as cleared on his tracker. I don't remember. I'll see if I can catch a gem check the next time he pauses.
Yeah, I think he only has the item marked as no items in P4. It's still lit up in terms of palace completion.
Okay, I'm just wrong. Okay, so
so
Oboe,
he's actually 2 palaces behind. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little sad. I don't think P4 was that long, but the trouble with P5 is he spent so much time digging around paths that aren't the right way without the glove, and then there's still a bunch of time, like the actual right way is still not fast.
Ooh, that was a beautiful, beautiful fast fairy feat there from topplife. He is capable of link feeding here, but just going to use the fairy feat trick instead because it's faster and more reliable.
I did see topplife yesterday doing some link feet in the dark.
What?
A nasty. What we thought was a required volcano trip, with no fairy, no candle, no cross. And so, yeah, topplife was link feeding in the dark to get through it. So he definitely has practiced that quite a bit. But
I am going to reserve my rant for a future day because I don't want to get salty. Obviously, as somebody who can't link feed, I think it's highly illegal and should be banned from the game. No, I don't think it should. But I have thoughts about, oh my god, this P2 is free.
Yeah, there's so many.
I have
free
thoughts about
today.
it, but I won't say it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's quick.
We talked about how we've had some, some really fast, like 5 and 6 gemmers. This is a part of it that, with the max rando flags, right? When you have palaces where the bosses potentially don't, continue on after, it does shorten the average length of the distance to the boss. We don't have, I don't think we have any of the flags on that guarantee a certain minimum length of the boss max rando, because it's max rando. This is more random. Sometimes random is fast.
It is true, and sometimes random is awful, and you'll always remember the awful times over the fast times.
Yeah, it could be both or neither as well.
Yep. All right, topplife gonna go out of VOD to make his way to GP here. And sometimes random is vanilla. Absolutely true, Slacker. Today, we got a 3-banger vanilla.
Yeah, just be thankful vanilla and vanilla shuffle aren't on in the random pool this time.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think, did we even see, wasn't there a vanilla shuffle DM in one of the matches, but otherwise not very vanilla shuffle
on the. Yeah, but you can put vanilla and vanilla shuffle palaces into the shuffle as well.
Oh, that's so lame. Okay, we got a 50-20 entry for topplife.
It could be fun, especially because you could add extra item rooms to the vanilla palaces.
I think vanilla shuffle is cool because you're like, oh hey, especially if you played vanilla, you're like, I remember this room. And,
yeah,
but plain vanilla palaces and my randomizer.
Yeah,
sir?
if you haven't practiced vanilla shuffle, it's important to remember which palaces have item rooms facing left and which item rooms face right, because they're going to be the same in vanilla shuffle.
The vanilla shuffle doesn't flip the rooms around, does it? See, now that would be cool.
It does not flip the rooms around.
We need mirrored vanilla shuffle.
No, I think no towers at all today.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it was still unknown what the style is here, but here's a required Thunderbird right off the bat.
Hello, yeah, but Thunder was pretty free if I recall. Oh, we started with Thunder, didn't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we started with Thunder, but we did not start with magic to cast Thunder.
I am not a fan of shenanigans and chicanery behind.
As a runner, I don't like early T-Bird. As a viewer, early T-Bird's great.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Because yeah, it's when you find a T-bird like midway through the palace, you're like, okay, cool. I don't need to worry about any of those paths I left behind. I have like a gauge for what I'm doing here. And when you get early T-bird, it's like, well, I know nothing. Only pain.
yeah. The only benefit may be that you can up A if it's early enough that you can get your life back and then have full resources. Oh, Windfox is saying there's one more path that we didn't see, so that this may not be required.
Well, it's dead.
Yeah, it's dead now, Jim.
Topplife collects his irrelevant experience and lousy P bag and moves on.
Okay, Oboe has completed P4. Depending on, I mean, he needs a literal god route of P5. P2 is ultra
Unfortunately,
free.
there is no. I mean, he's gonna take the most efficient route because he's already checked all the garbage. Unfortunately, the most efficient route is hold right, and that's the way Topplife wins as well. So he's not gonna gain much time on it.
All right, we did see some junctions left behind, but Topplife has decided down and right is the way to victory.
Yeah, well, down and right. When you're trying to go down and right and you find an up and left.
Yeah, that is the... Wow, he gets it first try. Big Daddy Bubble, by the way. I won't say the rest of that sentence, but if you know, you know. Yeah.
This is going to be good information, though, because you pretty quickly find out if he loops or not. Yeah, and he did loop.
No.
So
so this is a logical palace.
Yeah, knowing that information is valuable.
And with the big stack of block of rooms there, it's probably likely a random walk palace. I would go to the way to guess, which in this case we just play go up and right until you're told otherwise.
Yeah, it can be hard to tell the difference between random walk and vanilla weighted.
That's true, yeah.
In GP specifically. Because vanilla weighted is kind of like random walk, but it weights the height and width of the dungeon to be approximately the shape of the vanilla version. But because vanilla GP in other palaces you can definitely tell the difference. Because vanilla GP is a giant box, more or less.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder to tell the difference in GP than it is elsewhere.
That's fair. I think regardless of either one, you're probably just going up and right for the most part.
Yeah, certainly you want to find your way to the edges.
Yep. Alright, fun little room here. We do have the jump spell, but we don't have the magic to cast it, so we've got to go through Au Naturel. Ooh. Okay, life 7, pretty good. Getting spit in the face, we're fine. What's in the next block, though? What do you have for us, Alex? It's
a very kind configuration of chickens.
Yeah, a little bit lucky here. We can get through this one. A lot of stabbing, but
this is the way you want it, right? You want the spicy chicken on the ground and the sword bird one tile up so you can stab him in the feet. The other way around is much harder.
Yeah, I was about to say the other way around is no bueno. All right, that's a fairy block down the left. Ooh, we've got a refill room here, though. Well, at least our magic, anyway. Again, any right could lead into Darklink. Any elevator. Get those GGs ready in the chat. But according to Windfox, there's still something at the beginning of the palace
that's really scary.
And if that's the way, man, and Oboe can steal another one, I mean, holy, that would be something else. All right, we got a double elevator here. Nothing. The lava basement. What's up at the top?
More elevator. Yeah, definitely looking like a random walk.
And another junction. Up and right is the name of the game. Another junction! We're going up again! Just check the down, though, first. Don't leave that behind, just in case. Another junction! And a dead end at the top. Okay.
Free refill.
Yeah, so now we're back up. I'm not sure... he's... Okay, so he still has 3 lives in reserve, so...
He's plenty healthy.
Oh, hello.
Oh, gas fairy. Yep. Do not mess around with this room. Gas fairy.
Another up and down elevator. Definitely not going down the left.
Yep. We're going up and right. We're gonna keep going up and right. And here is a jump or fairy block.
Ooh, or a jump dash block. Actually, I mean, you don't need dash to get through.
Yeah,
that,
it's just using dash to make the jump easier in the room, slightly faster. Oh, not going away. Time to go down.
All right. Now, do you go back to the other four-way, or do you go down the left? I mean, it's logical, so I guess you go down the left and then back.
You go back to start. Take that other way. I'm
okay.
Sure it was on Toplife's mind. Like, man, what if it's that other way? What if it's right at the start?
No way, man. If this is it, that's a huge up A, because if this was it, this was basically Oboe's path to victory.
It was right here! It was right here!
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2026 Max Rando champion. If that isn't the way to end Max Rando, I don't know what else is. A 3-room GP.
Actual 3-room GP.
Get your GGs in for Toplife, who came back from down 1-0 to sweep Oboe 3 games in a row, who hadn't lost a single game. What a performance. What a GP. What a tournament. Incredible.
What a massive.
I can't believe it.
I mean, if Oboe was a little bit closer, this could have been just a ridiculous swing.
If Oboe would have just gotten lucky and done like one tap this palace, it would have been the steal of the century if he had just gone right to win, man. That's wild. But regardless, it doesn't matter. Toplife is your 2026 Max Rando champion, the time of 58-16. Oboe gonna throw in the towel. Yeah, don't blame him. Wow, what a crazy performance, man. We'll see if we can get Toplife into chat with him here. All right, there he is. Well. Congratulations, Mr. Max Rando champion, Toplife. How does it feel?
That feels good.
Dude, that GP that was the most Max Rando thing I've seen in my life.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was also like that, and it was also like 5. It was like, okay, I'm just going one direction. It can be anywhere here. And I was so glad when I found a 5 bus, and that GP was, yeah. I was also like, I think I have to go pretty far to find a new room. But I wasn't entirely sure it was logical GP either, but I thought it was. So I just, yeah. I think it's better, like, if I start from over again, but peace.
Yeah, a great call. We were sitting here wondering, because Oboe was still in P5. He did have a little trouble with it, but we were talking the whole time about if he, because I think Windfox in chat had pointed out that that one right still existed, and we were thinking, man, there's no way, right, that he's just gonna, God route this and end up going in and taking that one right and it be it. But luckily you up 8. 3-room GP. You literally cannot get any shorter. Entrance, elevator, dark link. Amazing.
Yeah, like, I don't think anybody would go that direction unless Thunderbird is 2 rooms earlier. Then I absolutely think somebody would do that. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you defeated Oboe. He beat you twice in this tournament through the Swiss stage, and then game 1. And then bing, bam, boom, Bob's your uncle. You are the champion. 2026 Max Rando tournament, man. Well done. Your playstyles were quite different. Oboe was super aggressive. I would say you're more conservative. Your leveling strategy was more conservative, but it seemed to work out perfectly yesterday and today.
Yeah. Like, I've seen Oboe a little bit. Like, what he does is like, nobody who signed up for this tournament can do that better. So if he gets the seeded once, like, you cannot defeat him.
I concur. As somebody who lost to Oboe, and put up a pretty poor showing doing it. I agree. He's too fast, man. But not today. Today is Top Life's day.
Yeah. And luckily this is max randomizer, so here I think we stand quite a more even. Max round is kind of my specialty, so no.
Well, it shows, man. It shows. All right, I mean, I don't know what else to say, man. You put in 3 amazing races in a row, clean cut. A lot of gems in all these races, but you did the seed as was expected and came up with the trophy on top. So, Elendar, do you have any questions for the champ?
No. I mean, GG's again for that pretty clean navigation through what turned out to be kind of a hot mess in the end. I just want to really quick shout out that while this is the end of this tournament, we do have some new stuff starting up in the relatively near future. Announcements will be made both for potentially an SGL tournament as well as our yearly Upstarts tournament is going to be starting at some point soon-ish. So anyone who's interested in learning the randomizer, we're going to have all sorts of tutorials and opportunities for new players, a chance for new runners to do some races in a more casual setting, learn the game, get new experience, and we'll have potentially some a bunch of fun new stuff going on. Announcements again to be made on both of those things. Keep an eye out on the Discord, Z2R.GG/Discord.
Perfect. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, it's a great time to get into the game, man. It's the game is evolving quite awesomely, in my opinion. Mucho thanks to Mr. Elendar himself. He's one of the devs on the Z2 randomizer. So it's a bright future. Top Life, congratulations, buddy. You deserve it. I can tell you put in a ton of practice. It was great to watch, man. Nice, clean play.
Thank you.
I think with that, we'll throw it over to Mr. Slacker.
I think that wraps it up for here. Once again, thank you to Top Life and Oboe for the wonderful finals they put on for us these last few days. Definitely try to give them a follow if you can. Also, definitely want to say thank you to our commentators, Elendar and the Goblin, for stepping in. I'm going to send you over to ZSR2, where they're doing I believe, Ocarina of Time randomizer, their semifinals for their tournament there. So have fun watching that. Thank you for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.